Hey y'all, this your girl Amber back about to do a reading for my Sagittariuses. Be mindful that these are all general messages, so take it, resonate, leave what don't. It can resonate with your sun, moon, Venus, or rising sign, 1st, 5th, 7th, or 8th house. So yeah, and also if you don't mind, like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Sagittarius, the message I have for y'all today. Okay, so Sagittarius, right now I feel like y'all have people in y'all energy that may possibly be trying to intentionally start shit with y'all. And I feel like they are intentionally trying to start shit with y'all simply because in fact they know that you are focused, you know, you're working, you're handling your business. And it's like they want to intentionally start a timer with you just so you'll be able to get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they feel like you are too focused on yourself and not enough focus on them, because Two of Pentacles came up. And it's like, don't get me wrong, like this may be somebody or some people that you might not have, like, how can I explain? It's like what I'm getting is like y'all not in anything committed or exclusive with this individual or just with these people. Like, so like maybe they're not even like your real close friend, maybe associates or acquaintances or this and that, or just people that you usually communicate with. But it's like they know that you are putting your focus on yourself and, you know, getting you together. And it's like they want to intentionally come in and try to start all type of arguments or disagreements, just basically to try to steer you off your path that you have been currently on when it comes to, you know, you and your healing and the journey that you've been, you know, on for a minute now. Let's see. Yeah, so it's like y'all have distractions that are trying to knock you off your pedestal, steer you off your path. And they trying to do that any way that they can possible, even if they have to start an argument or anything of that nature to try to get your attention. Unfortunately, that's the wrong attention, but they are considered distractions right now. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Yeah, because like I said, maybe they feel like, how can I explain? Maybe at one point in time, you were entertaining this person, whereas you were feeding into the bullshit that they tried to, you know, bring your way. But it's like now, like I said, it's like they are noticing that you're not as stuck and focused on them as you usually would be, especially like when it came to like the negative side of things, like just intentionally want to argue with you or start something with you just so they know that you're going to have some type of reaction or response back. It's like now, just because you know how these people are, it's like you're not letting them goddamn distract you. It's like you're ignoring the ignorance right now, you know what I'm saying? Whereas you're standing on your boundaries, whatever boundaries that you have set for yourself, it's like you're standing on them, whereas you know to ignore certain people, especially if you know that these people bring out the worst in you instead of the best in you. So it's like now you have people that are trying to do anything to basically distract you and take you back to a place where you just basically had to leave from, you know what I'm saying? like an unhealed version of yourself. Because maybe, like I said, maybe they are so used to the unhealed version of yourself, whereas this new you that you were trying to bring into fruition, they're not used to that, simply because, like I said, you don't entertain them as much as you used to. All that going back and forth, this, that, and the fourth, you're not on that time no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because like when you was in this energy, especially like when it came to those people, you realized that these people was blocking your blessings, whereas you couldn't get the new beginnings or the fresh starts that you clearly wanted to, simply because of the fact on the low, not knowing and not realizing this person or these people were blockages. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, boom, the Emperor in reverse came up. Yeah, so either at one point in time, this can be for a Sagittarius man, whereas you weren't fully aware of what was going on, simply because of the simple fact you was entertaining these type of energies, especially if they were very low vibrational and you were unhealed at that time. It's like they got a hype out of going back and forth with you, or intention trying to start shit with you, because of the simple fact they knew what buttons to press. Or this simply could be for a Sagittarius woman in regards to a man at one point in time basically used to try to, how can I explain? It's like this man, for the Sagittarius woman, on the low, wasn't fully aware that this person energetically was blocking your blessings. So it's like every time that you would give in to this person bullshit or just go back and forth, this, that, and the fourth, it's like they was putting more of a blockage onto you. You know what I'm saying? Simply because of simple fact you were still unhealed at that time, and you wasn't really aware of what was going on, just because of the fact at that point you probably felt like it was normal to keep having all these arguments or discussions or fallings out, this, that, and the fourth, but not knowing that that was very toxic, and it became a repetitive pattern. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these people that are still trying to attach themselves to you, they still are unhealed, whereas they think all that bickering, going back and forth, and this, that, and the fourth, starting arguments out of nowhere, they still think that's a normal thing to do, but not knowing that's very unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these are the people that are distractions, and they're trying to basically steer you off your path just because they want you to go back to the person that you once was instead of the new person that you are now. Okay, Sagittarius. These people probably be stressing you out, probably giving you a headache and everything. Because just based off this reading, I feel like I'm about to get a headache my damn self. Like, I know they probably be just intentionally trying to start shit with y'all just for argument. Yeah, because like I said, whoever that you was involved with in this situation, you did see yourself being with this person, but at the same time, it's like y'all wasn't as exclusive, as committed to, you know what I'm saying, as if it was like cup energy. But yes, Sagittarius, it's like these people or this person, they like to play, like they like to play on your psyche, meaning they like to do things and say things for a reaction, because they simply know that whatever they be saying, or whether it's, you know, especially if it's something bad or negative, they know that they can get a reaction out of you. Catch my drill? Yeah, it's like maybe the reason why they want to bring so much chaos and time moments to y'all, like, simply because in fact they not as stable as they probably trying to make it seem. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they be trying to have arguments or have disagreements with you, Whereas they probably feel to try to make you seem like they're better than you. They try to belittle you, or you know what I'm saying, just talk down on you, but not knowing everything that they be trying to bring your way is simply because in fact it's them that's not stable. It's them that is like, it's them that basically whatever they say when it come to you is really how they feel about themselves or what they simply may have going on behind the scene. But like I said, you probably don't know that because of every time that this person try to come at you, this, that, and the fourth, it always be about some bullshit or intentionally trying to start some shit. But like I said, this person not as stable as they be trying to kick it to you as if they just up and high and mighty. And guess what? It's giving the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So when those type of people try to bring that type of energy to y'all, just pay attention to what they be saying. Even though you don't really probably give a fuck, just pay attention to what they be saying and how they be saying it. Because I promise you, 9 times out of 10, the only reason why they saying what they saying and how they saying it is simply because in fact, on the low, that's probably what they're going through. And 9 times out of 10, that's how they feel about their damn self. So guess what? That's when the projection comes in. You know what I'm saying? People tend to project negative energy amongst other people who they feel like they can, just because something that's deep down how they feel about themselves. So if they're not financially up and stable, guess what? I mean, if they kick into you like you're not financially stable or you're not where you need to be, this and that, that's because in fact they're not where they're supposed to be. They're the ones that's not really up how they kicking it. You catch my drift? So yeah, Sagittarius, y'all have people that is being trying to be distractions, trying to project negative energy onto y'all simply because in fact whatever that you're doing what you're supposed to do, because in fact the work that you're putting in, unfortunately they're not doing no type of work. Whereas they're bitter, they're mad, they're misery light company, whereas they're going to try to intertwine with your energy. So guess what? You can be just as miserable as them. You know what I'm saying? So you need to avoid these type of people at all costs, whether if it's a lover, a friend, a associate, acquaintance, this, that, and the fourth, family members, or whoever. These are the type of people that's amongst y'all right now. People who are trying to distract you, trying to steer you off your path, and not to mention make you feel how they feel. That goes back to that projection. So yes, Sagittarius, this is y'all message. Take a rest and leave it down. Cancel, y'all up next.